Thursday, like we always do, because the cards have been speaking quite a bit, have they not? It's been interesting. So first, let's get all the stuff from the weekend out of our heart chakra. Let's reattune it and get ready for the week. And that way we can have a good reading, we can get some great messages, and you can rebalance your heart chakra, okay? So all you do is listen to the bowl sing. Let your heart chakra just empty out and refill with love and light, okay? So here we go. You're just gonna breathe. Nice deep breaths. Now let's take one super collective breath in. Fill up your lungs, pick up all the heaviness. Now blow it out quickly. Let it out, okay? So TikTok, all of y'all on TikTok, this keeps crashing on me for whatever reason. If it crashes, you're gonna have to go to Instagram, okay? I don't know what's going on with TikTok Live or TikTok itself or my iPad, I'm not sure. But if it crashes, go to Instagram. Okay, so all right, now let's get our fairy blessing for the week. We're going to see, it's kind of like an overarching energy of our week, okay? So let's get our fairy blessing, and then we're going to pick the deck that I'm going to use, and we will see what's coming up for us. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody on Instagram, too. All right, what is our fairy blessing for this week? Let's see. Ooh, a blessing of dreams. I don't know if we've ever pulled this card, you guys. Y'all have to remind me. Blessing of dreams, number 19. So let's see. I have some pretty crazy dreams often. So this says, let the fairy gift of blessed, prophetic, traveling dreams be yours. Under the cloak of stars of night, let yourself fly and travel, be free and discover. May the fairy gift of the night that is a wonderland be yours, and yet may deep, true rest be yours too. May all dreams be teachers, kind to your mind, yet challenging and wild. Let yourself know that the night and darkness are nothing to be feared, but are only other universes where we humans travel in different forms. Let the dreams of the Fae come to you and visit them in castles old, crystal caves, deep beneath hollow hills, and the flower beds of fairy gardens. Let the travels of the night be yours. May every time of darkness hold for you stars beyond measure, and may these stars be what attracts your eyes and your heart, and know that within you, too, are the night and the day, and when we bring them together, true magic can take place. Let there be night visions, nocturnal adventures, and greater understanding of the darkness both without and within yourself. You shall now see what shines within times of darkness, and be aware of the blessings of the gift of creating cosmic connections and perceiving galactic energies. You are a child of wonder and of night. And from this time forth, let your night and your dreams, there's more, be true friends to you, gifted by fairy, blessed by the elementals who know the ways of the in-between worlds. Fairy blessings of the night and of your dreams to you, friend. Isn't that interesting? So this week, you might very well have some pretty interesting and prophetic dreams. I have, like I said, some very interesting dreams. Some of them I definitely feel are prophetic. Some are just, the subconscious. But if you pay attention to your dreams, then you can see patterns. You can see messages that are coming through to you in very different ways. Sometimes it's very odd ways, but they're still messages, because that's when the veil drops. That's when the ego goes away and everything is accessible. Okay. So pay attention to your dreams because they can really teach you things. And if you can't remember your dreams, most people can't remember their dreams because they wake up to an alarm. The alarm shocks you awake, and all of a sudden you're going to forget your dreams. Okay? You want to have an alarm that gradually builds, and that way you can gradually wake up, and then you're more likely to remember the dream. Okay? Either you'll remember the dream, you'll remember the feeling, you'll have a message in your head, there's something there, and you can write it down. Okay? Finally started dreaming again. Oh, good. I dreamt of seeing dimes. Oh, and I think that's my father-in-law saying he's here helping. That is awesome. You write down the bits you remember. Nice. You had interesting dreams last night. Okay. Similar dreams from previously. Interesting. I keep dreaming of the number 4 or 444. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So we'll see. So make sure you note down your dreams this week, especially. I mean, you always want to do that, but especially this week, you might receive some pretty cool messages in the night. All right, let's choose the deck. So we have the Baroque Tarot, you know, the one that I love, my new one. Oh, look, there's death on the bottom. Don't be scared. The Baroque Tarot, number 1, or Red Fairy Tarot, number 2. Y'all vote in the comments. Please only vote once, and then help me keep track of how many votes we get for each, or who's winning. So number 1, Baroque Tarot, or number 2, Red Fairy Tarot. Deck 1, deck 2. Okay, 2 is getting it on TikTok, which doesn't surprise me because, I mean, we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. I know that's attractive to everybody. 1s are getting it on Instagram. Interesting. Uh-oh. We're going to have a standoff. Now more 2s are getting it on TikTok. So 1 or 2. Remember to vote only once, just so we don't get mixed up. Okay, TikTok. Who's won on TikTok? Is it 2s? Instagram. Can y'all help me on who won on Instagram? I'm pretty sure 2's got it on TikTok. Are y'all counting? 2's got it on TikTok. 2's on Instagram. Okay, so, all right, Red Fairy Tarot it is. Sounds good to me. I love this deck as well. Y'all look at this vintage ring I got. Isn't that pretty? I got it on vacation. Here, I'll show you TikTok and Instagram. I thought it was pretty because I don't really, like, it's very rare for me to find anything that fits my hand because I have such small hands. And so it's still a little bit loose, but my hands normally, when it's warm, it'll get bigger. But yeah, I thought that was pretty. Like I said, it's rare to have anything that fits my fingers because they're so small. Yeah, we haven't had Red Fairy Tarot in a while. I agree. Because I find a new deck that I love and I'm like, oh, let's use this all the time. And I got this necklace too. It's kind of hard to see, but it's citrine. I thought that was neat looking. It's a little thing. So yeah, we definitely visited a crystal shop. We had such good food this weekend, you guys. Oh man, I definitely need to do a fast or 2 this week to get rid of it all. But the food was delicious. Okay, what is coming up for us this week? What is coming up for us this week? Remember, I'm going to pull 1 card for each day, Monday through Thursday, and we'll see what the messages are. All right, for today, oh, not the best. Okay, we're going to witness something falling apart. Now, this doesn't have to be personal. It can be collective. It can be something in society happens to where we see some sort of destruction. Something is being dismantled. Something is falling apart. I mean, think of all the scandal that's going on right now, right? Names are going to be released. All kinds of stuff is happening. Also, if this is personal, this is going to indicate that today may not be the best day to start anything new. It's kind of like, bob and weave today. There may be something that seems to fall apart today. So just kind of like practice the pause, step back, look at everything objectively. Don't panic. Just understand that if something is not working out, then that means it just was not meant to be. Okay? The time has come to, like, it's reached its expiration date. Okay? So yeah, don't be afraid of the tower. The tower is indicating that the universe is helping by knocking something out, by overthrowing something or someone. Okay? You've been getting that card a lot lately? Uh-oh. You had it reversed on Friday. Wow, okay. So yeah, the tower is all about God force energy helping in a way that's like, you know how they say, like, when you do something negative, like God's going to strike you down? It's kind of the same way with the tower. It's like the universe is like, this is not the way this is supposed to be. You're getting overthrown. You're getting pushed out. There's something happening here to where, like, it's not yours. Okay? So it could be that we collectively see things happening today. There's something that, like, big news, shocking news is delivered today. It could be that, yeah, again, something falls apart. It could be a relationship, could be a job, but you're going to know if this pertains to you personally or collectively, okay? Because let's face it. If you're in a job that sucks, or you know that you're on your way out, okay? If you're in a relationship that is just falling apart and it's reaching its expiration, okay? So you're going to know if this pertains to you personally, okay? Now, it could also mean that you get some sort of shocking news, but let's see what tomorrow is. Tomorrow we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So, watch your spending tomorrow, okay? It could be you maybe have a rough day today. And tomorrow we have the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody loses their job, somebody loses something of value, and it's just not the best. Like, again, it could be societal level. I really don't feel like it's very personal. I feel like this is more like collective societal level stuff that we're seeing right now, because the King of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who is wealthy, has their downfall. Okay, so we might experience some shocking news today and then some revelations tomorrow, and it's going to be very interesting to watch. But also tomorrow, again, mind your spending. You might feel like you want to buy something lavish because it's going to make you feel good, but it's not going to be anything that it's going to be more financially draining than it is going to be good for you. Okay, if you're investing in something as far as like learning or investing in your company to build something, then that's different. But just be aware of your spending tomorrow. Okay. Wednesday, we have the Chariot in reverse. Holy cow. Okay. When the Chariot is in reverse, this can indicate a feeling of you're not in control. You're out of alignment. You're not in control. You're going nowhere fast. Okay. And so I feel like this energy is really telling us to kind of like take it easy this week, because there's going to be a lot of things being revealed, a lot of things happening. Not a whole lot of movement per se, because we are still dealing with the eclipses, right? So it's all going to be wonky, because why? Because things need to deconstruct. Things need to fall away that are not meant for us. And sometimes it's just not a fun ride, right? Watch your driving on Wednesday. You don't want to, like, just pay attention. Don't be on your phone. Don't be just doing whatever. Pay attention to your driving on Wednesday. Don't speed. Don't drive reckless. Watch for reckless drivers, that kind of thing, because you don't want to get into an accident. Okay. Let's look at Thursday. Okay. Energy is back intact on Thursday. Thank God. Thursday, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about doing something to nurture yourself, taking care of your finances. It's kind of like you go through a few wonky days and all of a sudden everything's just better, right? So Let's look what's hiding underneath. We had the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, pick your battles this week. Don't fight against things. Don't because you're going to lose every time if you're struggling, if you're resisting, if you're trying to force something to happen. You're going to lose. Okay, it's just letting you know. I know this is not all sunshine and rainbows, but life is not that way, right? We have to understand that. We have to reconcile with that. So let's see what else this can say. If you are traveling somewhere on Wednesday, you might get delays or you might cancel the trip. There might be something that happens where you have to cancel the trip. Just be mindful. Make sure your tires are aired up. Make sure everything's good to go. That way you don't have any car troubles. Let's see. Tuesday's not the best day for business. Again, be careful with what you're purchasing. Make sure it's something that's going to be that actually gets you somewhere, or wait till Thursday. I do feel like the tower is going to be more collective. Thursday, again, do something to nurture yourself. Do something to take care of yourself, take care of your finances. Somebody may need your help. But we also, remember, we have the blessing of dreams, okay? So you might get some shocking or prophetic dreams that happen this week, and you're like, oh my God, I knew that was going to happen. Like, it's kind of like deja vu type of feeling, okay? And so, excuse me, our dreams do try to speak to us. They do try to give us messages so we can be prepared for things that happen in our lives, right? A lot of people write their dreams off as just being crazy or it's just your mind, but it's not always. It normally is. You're getting some sort of message. It's in a weird way, but it's still a message, okay? Douglas is about to wear me out. Hold on one sec. Douglas. Shh. I'm telling you, the energy is weird today. That's why my iPad kept crashing, all of that. So let's get some oracle and see what else we need to know. That's the day the hurricane gets to Florida and causes travel delays. Oh, okay. What alarm do I use to wake up? I use my cell phone, but I have, I also have the hatch one, like the gradual light turns on. I'm not a super big fan of the hatch because it doesn't always work properly. But I do like the gradual light, like it simulates a sunrise. But I use mostly my cell phone, but I have like very soothing alarm sounds that come on. So it's not like the shocking, one. You feel the weirdness? Yeah. It is kind of weird, kind of wonky today. Does it also have birds? I don't think it does. How come some tarot card readers have a very small pile of cards to read? I don't know. Maybe they're only using the major arcana. They should be using a full deck, but some do only use the major arcana. So maybe that's it. But I always use a full deck. Okay, let's see what else we need to know for this week. Your body clock is your alarm. Mine normally is. I normally just about every morning I wake up before my alarm. It's frustrating sometimes. What else do we need to know? That was interesting because underneath the deck earlier, he was right side up and I noticed him. Now he's reverse. Okay? So I'm going to read this to you so you get the full message. He's number 45. And it's interesting because we have the King of Pentacles in reverse here. And he's ruled by Venus. Okay? So I'll explain that in just a second. But I want to read this to you first. Okay. In reverse, when this card is reversed, it can indicate a disconnect or even total shutdown regarding your emotional life. It's time to open up and know that you can handle deep emotions and the energy they bring up. Whether it's anger, grief, or utter bliss, you can be comfortable in their experience and in their expression. The man holding a heart reversed can also indicate a difficult connection or even relationship with a man who may be easy to anger, deceitful, or quick to criticize. His behavior could be attributed to fear and self-doubt, yet he would never admit it. You deserve honoring in any relationship, so set some boundaries and don't buy into this emotional chaos. Your soul longs for emotional peace. So when the King of Pentacles is in reverse, this is on Tuesday, okay? He is unable to regulate his emotions, okay? Because it's like something pisses him off and you can't get through to him, because he's also, Taurus energy. Taurians are very slow to anger, but once they get there, you better freaking watch out. Okay, so it's telling you just to be aware on Tuesday. You might be dealing with another person, or it could be you that feels like they need to control a situation because they feel like they're losing a situation. Does that make sense? Maybe they had an issue with work or business and they're lashing out. So you kind of have to set that boundary of like, you know what? I get that you're upset. I understand that fully and I'm here for you, but that does not make it okay for you to treat me this way. I'm not your whipping post. Right? That's how you set a boundary. So, yeah. And it could be, there's something going on in your life where you feel like you have to hold your emotions back. Not necessarily a bad thing, but don't suppress them. If you're going through a difficult time this week, don't suppress them. Get them out, process them, and then move forward so you can actually think clearly. Okay? Right, Amy? She said, "Oh boy, better not snap at me." Exactly. Oh, you kept losing it on TikTok? Oh, see, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Yes, I am wearing a shorts romper. Yeah, a friend of mine gave it to me. Been waking up at 3 a.m. a lot lately. That is the time where you need to pay attention to your thoughts and see if you can remember what your dreams were, because 3 a.m. is what they call the bewitching hour. And that's where, the world is the most quiet and the veil is, they always say the veil is thinner, but it's like, since the world is quiet, you can hear more, you can sense more. So yeah. Just had a full example on what to watch out for. Okay. Renovating our house is very stressful. Oh, I imagine. Oof, I imagine. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have Dragon's Lair. Look at that. Number 19. That's interesting because we have the Blessing of Dreams, which is number 19. So 19 could be a specific number for this week, okay? And what does that mean? 1 is the self, but it's also creation, okay? It's also like intuitive energy. 9 is something coming to completion. So it's like, something's coming to completion, or you're bringing something to completion, right? And then we add them together, and it's 10. 10 is the result after that completion. It's like the wheel is turning, okay? Oops. So this says, you are always protected and divinely directed. Ooh, I love that. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. Did I not say that earlier? I said, if this energy pertains to you. You already know these things, right? You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Because what happens if we never experience a tower moment? What happens? Nothing changes. We get comfortable in our discomfort and we get complacent and nothing changes. Sometimes we need those tower moments to reveal the negativity in our life, to reveal the stagnancy in our life, to reveal the toxicity in our life, so we can move away from it, so we can grow, Does that make sense? Because yeah, if everything was just smooth sailing, you would never do anything. I love the artwork on that Tower card. Oh, I know, me too. It's gorgeous. Let's see. Calling you out? Uh-oh. Let's see, what else do we need to know this week? Ooh, we have marriage. So that doesn't mean everybody's going to get married. That doesn't mean that everybody's dealing with a marriage situation. What is marriage? Marriage is two energies coming together to create a new energy. Okay? It's working together. So some of you are literally having issues in your marriage, okay? Because we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. Okay? Those are divine counterparts. Now the King is in reverse, so it indicates that there's an issue with the male energy, the masculine energy, okay? Also, the marriage card, like I said, it's two energies coming together. It's like, what have you committed to? What have you brought into your life that is creating your reality right now? Okay, and how is that working out for you? Not so good. You're gonna have to make some changes. Okay, it's kind of like, what are you committing to for the long haul here? Is it good? Is it bad? What is it? Okay, so that's very interesting. Plus the fact that we have a man holding a heart in reverse. There's something with the masculine energy this week. I'm just saying. Not trying to blame everything on the males, but we have to see what the cards are saying. Your husband is in grief. That's tough. That's tough. And they need to know that they are allowed to experience grief and emotions, Most of them don't know how because they're taught, you got to be tough. You got to do this and this and that. And it's like, well, you're also allowed to have emotions or experience your emotions. They have emotions, but yeah. All right, let's see what else. So we have 9s and 7s showing up here as repeating numbers. Ooh. Oh, I like this. This is cute. Squirrel. So it says, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all that you need, okay? So whatever is happening these first 3 days where you feel maybe like you're going nowhere fast or 1 step forward and 2 steps back, whatever's going on with you, it's letting you know that, yeah, that's going to happen in life. That's part of life. Don't let it distract you from where you're going, okay? Because if you're that easily distracted, you will never reach your goals of whatever it is that you're dreaming up here all the time. Remember? It is cute, isn't it? It's like the squirrel's telling you, you have what it takes. Like you've got everything that you need to get where you want to go or to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. It's like, just don't, like, squirrel, get distracted. What else? Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. And we've been talking about this since we started, right? You already know the truth of situations. You already know. And this is the blessing of dreams, right? And your dreams will confirm things that you already know. So it's telling you to honor that energy, to really embrace that energy, that inner knowing, and act accordingly. Because if you don't, then you're going to suffer. If you do, then you will overcome things. Then you will navigate out of those difficult times. You know, it's all going to be different for everybody. But when you honor that inner knowing, you're honoring your divine self. You're connecting more with your divine self. You're going to have more of a clear direction, or just like automatic alignment with things whenever you honor that energy, because you're establishing like a deeper, stronger connection with that. Does that make sense? My life re-begins tomorrow at 40. Let's get it. There you go. Oh yeah. Perfect. And happy early birthday. 40 is the best. Like, I had such a great time when I turned 40, and you really do have a shift of sorts when you turn 40. Let's do this one. Good morning, Miss Jamie. Let's see, what else do we need to know this week? And this is, and this is why I do these readings, because I mean, we have with the Tower here, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. This is not the easiest energy to deal with. And when you know that it's potentially happening, right, you're better prepared for it. Just like the squirrel is saying, you're prepared. And this is why we do these things. This is why we use these tools. So you're prepared. So you're not like taken off guard. You're not taken off track. You're like, okay, I had a feeling this was coming. Now I'm going to handle the situation through my strength. Okay. So here we have treasured memories, number 18. Okay. There's another number 9. So let's see. Hang on. Does it mean I have to trust the previous dream of mine, which is a positive one for my current situation, which is bothering me? It depends on your situation and what the dream is. So only you can interpret that. So you have to ask yourself, like, what is this showing me? How am I feeling about this? Is this real? Is this something that can actually happen? Or am I being delusional and trying to make something happen that isn't possible here? Okay. Okay. So we have treasured memories. We have memories, nostalgia, recognition. We see a woman sitting calmly in the grass. She looks forward to somewhere we don't know while her mind is drifting in the past. With both hands, she is holding a floating balloon filled with clouds. These clouds are old memories. These clouds are old memories she wants to keep and treasure. Our past experiences don't define us. We can't live the life we had long ago, but the past does shape us, and remembrances of loved ones and joyful times can help us be our best selves today. So essentially, this is talking about, what are you thinking of the past? Are you trying to hang on to the past as far as like you don't want it to go? Or are you using the past memories to help you in today? Okay, so is your past holding you back? Are you trying to make something that it's not? Or are you using that energy to get you forward in life now? Okay, there is a difference, right? Because the past happened to shape you, but if you're holding on to the past, you're not allowing that to happen. You're staying the same person, just in a different time period. Okay, so if you let the past shape you, if you understand it better, if you see it as a lesson or an experience, then you're able to move forward while still using that information. Okay, it could be positive things from the past, like it said, your family members, old friends, things you learned from people, right? Things you'll never forget, things that were just great. And you carry that energy and you use it going forward. And then we have the negativity of the past. You're like, oh God, I don't want to go through that again. So let me learn from that and let it be what it is. Leave it in the past, but take the lessons on what to look out for, how to navigate through the situation. What did I do to allow this to happen? That kind of thing. Not as like a shameful thing, but like a learning process. Okay? You're loving this direction. Perfect. Oops, hang on. Let me unhide this. It's time to move forward. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. The past are blessings or lessons. And that's the thing, we can look back at the past like, God, I wish that didn't happen. But in all honesty, it made you who you are today. And who you are today is your decision, Like you guys know that I've been through a lot of trauma in my past. And that could really make me be somebody who is cynical, who's untrusting, who is negative, all this stuff. But I refuse to let that be what I'm molded into from the past. I learn from it. I take the strength from it, and then I move forward, right? You can do the same exact thing. You just have to decide. You're claiming this? Okay. My divorce was my wake-up call. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. We got marine life, number 32. Richness. Look at that. I love this card. It's so pretty. I'll show you TikTok and Instagram. I like this because it talks about abundance. I'll show you. Okay. Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. Okay? There's a lot of major changes happening collectively and personally, right? We have a lot going on. And so this is telling you when you adapt to the new, you open yourself up to so much more. But if you're hanging on to the past, you have kept every door closed. Okay? The only way, like think of it as the animals, they swim with the current. They do what comes naturally to them. It's never the same day over and over again, right? It's like they experience something and they're like, okay, well that sucked. Let me learn from it because I need my survival skills. Let me learn from it and then I'll know what to do next time, right? But it's just telling you, like when you're able to adapt, whenever you choose to see life as something that is abundant, something that is purely open for you, then you receive so much more. Life becomes richer, becomes a better experience. Okay? I always love to say, we're having an experience. We're going to have an experience. This was a cool experience. Maybe that experience wasn't so great, but it is what it is. It was just an experience. Now it's over. Does that make sense? Experiences come and go. They do not stay around forever. You know what? I haven't used this in a while. I almost forgot what this deck was. It all makes sense. Good. The pink deck looks so pretty. I know. I love that deck. Okay. This is the Pleiadian Wisdom Oracle cards. Let's see. Ooh, number 11, healing nature. Move into the balance of nature and away from overusing technology. Ooh, we all just got called out there. Oh, maybe need to take a break from technology, Like maybe today is like you do something drastically different than you have before because we have the Tower card, right? It could be that you're deciding to make these drastic changes. But, with so much negativity, with so much drama happening, like collectively right now, it really is good to unplug and take a break for a while. Because the more you plug in, like I don't even watch the news anymore. I don't watch anything negative, right? Like I don't watch true crime shows. I don't watch scary things. I just don't, because I don't want that negativity like to surround me, because you take on that energy, right? So if you're constantly just like going down these rabbit holes of this toxic energy, then that's what your life becomes. And that's all you're going to start to witness, because that's your reticular activated system, like kicking it into gear, right? It is activated. And so that's all you're going to experience is this negative stuff. And it's just so depressing, right? But when you get out into nature, I love that we have 2 nature cards here, right? When you unplug and you get back to nature, you're reconnecting with Mother Gaia and your higher self, then everything starts to shift and to change, right? You become more calm, you become more intuitive, you become more peaceful, you become more abundant. There's just so many great things that you can experience when you disconnect from technology and you get back to nature, which is our true self, okay? We pick on the collective energy and then internalize it. It becomes who you feel you are. Yeah. I think you meant to say pick up on the collective energy. Mark my words, we will have no other choice but to disconnect from electronics sooner than we think. I know, Marty. I know you have had that prophecy happening, and I'm just like interested to see when it hits. I've been getting that I need to not let technology distract me. Yes, I know. It's a time suck. It really is. It really is. We were talking about that this weekend on our girls' trip. It's like you can get so distracted through your phone, and 2 hours are gone, and you haven't done anything that you wanted to do. Right? The day gets away from you, and you have to really discipline yourself with that, and me included. I mean, it happens to everybody. My fiance and I go hiking every week to reconnect with nature. I love it. My friend has been hearing about technology too. Uh-oh. Yeah. We'll see what happens. What else do we need to know this week? Whoa, okay, that was not ready. Sorry. The cards are like, nope. Oh. Okay. Y'all saw that one fall out, right? It says crown portal, divinity, unity, or separation. Your choice. Your crown portal. Okay? Divinity, unity, or separation. It's number 8. You decide. Okay? So are you going to stay connected? Are you going to reconnect? Or are you going to choose to stay separate? Are you going to choose to disconnect? So many people choose to disconnect because they think it's easier, but then they find themselves in the same exact place next year that they are this year. And then they wonder why. You know, don't be that person. You know, don't be that fool that lets all of these distractions control your life. Okay? You have to be the rebel. You have to be the one that takes charge and does what is right for you, instead of letting all of these designed distractions take you off course. Okay? Yes, technology distracts us from nature, our intuition, and all the things. Abso-freaking-lutely. And it is designed that way. It is designed that way. It is designed to keep you dumbed down. It really is. To keep you disconnected. And if you don't believe that, then I don't know what else to tell you. But it is designed for that. It is designed to take all of your time and attention and money. Oh, we still got plenty of time. What else? Let's see. Did I already do that one? No, I don't think I have. All right. No. Okay. Social media becomes a dopamine hit. Yeah. Especially if you look at your phone first thing in the morning. Yes. It is so true. So true. Like, I didn't even, this whole weekend, y'all notice I didn't post anything, right? This whole weekend, I was hardly on my phone at all. Like, I had it in my purse. I bought this cool camera that looks like the old disposable cameras, but it is electronic, but there's no screen on it. It's just like you snap and click, just like the old cameras, right? I had that to take pictures with this weekend because I didn't want to be distracted with my phone. I wanted to just take the pictures and then go on, right? So I'll be looking at them later today. But yeah, like I was hardly on my phone this weekend, and it's so nice to disconnect. We went to the caverns, and that was amazing. We went all around different areas, and it was just fun. So what else do we need to know? You miss so much when your face is in your phone, right? Look at that. I feel like we're getting this shakeup. It says divine being. It's number 16. I feel like we are getting this shakeup collectively and maybe even personally to kind of push you away from this negativity, away from the distractions, back into nature, back to connecting to your divinity. And I feel like it's happening in different stages, different levels. Okay, like I said, today we have the tower. Well, whatever is being shaken up, either collectively or personally, is happening for a reason. Okay, otherwise it wouldn't happen. There is something that needs to be toppled in life right now. Yeah, life, lots of divineness. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of messages here talking about disconnect, disconnect from technology and your not self, and reconnect with your higher self and with nature. What else do we want to use? Let's use. What's the colors? There's a lot of blues and purples. Mainly, yeah. Ooh, we got the fish. I'll read it to you. I don't use this deck very often, so I definitely don't have it memorized, but let's look. And I complain about this book every time because they don't put anything in order. You just have to find it. There it is. Okay, fish. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. Isn't that interesting how we had the marine life as well? The fish loves to be submersed in life's current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to wariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, and travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. You can do that every day. Set a small goal every day and accomplish it. And imagine how good you're going to feel about yourself if you do that. Okay? You'll feel really good. It doesn't have to be big, major goals because all the little ones will add up to a big, major goal. Okay? So get like a checklist, a to-do list, something like that, and just put a goal or two or however many you want on there and check off one per day. And if you want to do more, then do more. Whatever you can do, okay? What else? Yeah, it's great to get started, and even more when you get it done. Exactly. You feel so great about yourself when you get something accomplished. So, smart goals are not to be understated. Yeah. Oh, golly. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 medicine cards. Okay, we have the medicine mother, honor your inner knowing, and then we have medicine right here. I'm telling you, this is a big message. I'm going to read it to you. Oh, it doesn't have a number. Okay, so we'll just... Oops. Okay, this one's number 20. Lead by example. Share your knowledge with others. Found in employment, social circles, families, organizations, and spiritual groups, leaders nurture, guide, and support us through life at all levels and in all situations. People seek out leaders for survival, purpose, and achievement. The ability to heal and work with different energies and the gift of vision are the medicine of the shaman, bringing the world of earth, nature, self, and spirit. Looking to a leader or elder for guidance and mentorship is essential now. Remember, true leaders empower, direct, and facilitate transformation. A false leader, however, can tear down progress, destabilize social networks, and create spiritual cults. We're talking about that. Like the time suck. Like things are designed to keep you distracted, right? Powerful energy is around you now. You are strongly connected to shamanic medicine. Journey within the realms to learn and share in the messages from your ancestors. Past life journeys can reawaken your soul's natural gifts and access your ancestral power to enlighten and illuminate your direction. Right now, you need to harness the power of natural remedies, herbal medicines, and natural skincare products. Visit a professional to assist you to support your mind, body, and spirit. Use complementary medicine in addition to traditional healing methods. You are a natural healer. You are being asked to utilize your natural talents in the healing arts. Whether for counseling, energy practice, holistic, or Western medicine, you are encouraged now to explore your gifts with purpose. Take a leadership role. You have the knowledge and guidance to heal yourself as well as others. Lead by example. Be humble and graceful in your approach. I'm telling you, next year is a 9-year, and it's the year where more people are going to be stepping into these abilities. They're going to be stepping into their natural abilities, their powers, using these healing modalities or divination tools. I feel it's definitely going to be more and more and more prevalent next year because we are in a 9-year next year. This is why I created the Quantum Master Academy, because if you don't know how to do these divination practices or use these healing modalities, then I will teach you for the entire year how to do them all, okay? And then you can turn around and help others, right? This is why I created that. So if you have not enrolled in the Quantum Master Academy, you can go apply. Or if you've been dragging your feet, you better hurry up because enrollments are already happening and you're going to miss out, okay? I will teach it all to you so you don't always need people like me, and other people can be helped by you, all right? Yeah, 2025 is definitely going to be very interesting. I feel it in my bones. It's going to be different. Hang on, Jamie, and I'll read yours. Your class will be needed. Oh, I know, girl. I so feel like I was divinely guided to create the Quantum Master Academy because it's like you need to teach people how to do all these things. And I feel like this is why I spent so many years studying all of these tools and all of these modalities, is because I needed to turn around and teach it to everybody, because teaching is my natural ability. Right? I love it. I love sharing with you how to do things that you can do yourself. I did that all weekend, this weekend. You know, I happened to bring my castor oil last minute, And my friend wound up getting a sty. I said, put the castor oil on your eye and it'll heal it. Okay. And like within a day or two, it was gone. And then others were having like stomach upset. I said, here, take some of this charcoal and it'll help with that. And these are all like natural remedies. And I gather information like this all the time just because I don't know what to do. But I do feel like I was divinely guided to create the Quantum Master Academy because I've been learning all of this stuff to be able to do this and to really help so many more people be strong in these modalities. So yeah, I'm excited. Astrologically, the sun represents our life force. Your sun sign can tell you what your body needs in order to sustain that life force. Yes. For example, Libra rules the kidneys. Libras can focus on staying hydrated and detoxing the kidneys. I had someone ask me today if I do Reiki, and I was like, not yet. I know, right? It's coming. You love my book? Oh, thank you. Yes, castor oil is the GOAT. I mean, it does everything. It's still not giving you the live on TikTok. That's so weird. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, Cheryl. Like even when you go to your notifications, it doesn't show my little circle up there with the pink where you can click on it. Or if you go to my profile, you click on my profile picture and it takes you to the live. That's what it should do. All right, let's see what else. And then we'll get into the money deck and then we'll use the rebel deck. It doesn't. That's so strange. Yeah, it's got to be a glitch with your app somehow. It popped up on the top of your screen? Okay, good. Ooh, look, we have wax seal. Invitations or messages. A secret is shared. Sealing a deal or conclusions are reached. Okay, that's going to be different for everybody. I'm going to read it again. Invitations or messages. A secret is shared. Sealing a deal or conclusions are reached. Okay, so those are all the possibilities that can happen this week. And I feel like a lot of it's going to be conclusions are reached, which means you have this aha moment or something happens. You're like, oh, okay, like I get it now. You know, this is the end. This is the expiration time or, you know, the lesson or the blessing or whatever it is. You went to my profile picture and topped on the picture. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. But I guess hers is glitching. All right, let's get our money message for the week. We have a lot of powerful energy showing up to this reading. And I feel like our readings are getting more and more strong, right? It's kind of like they're getting closer and closer is what it feels like. Ooh. You got luck when it comes to your money message. There's 3 ways to resonate. Your luck is about to change for the better. Number 2, you could get a lucky break. You could get a lucky break of some financial breakthrough. They didn't do it right. They didn't. Hang on, I got to verify myself. Okay. So yeah, it says you could get a lucky break with some financial breakthrough. Number 3, anything you do now will be very prosperous for you. Okay? Pluto's going direct on the 11th. Thank God. Thank God. I'm so tired. Oh, man. Okay. So, and we have little ladybugs right here. So if anybody's been waiting for a ladybug sign, there it is. Okay? This is the time, you guys, where we need to stop investing in the distraction. This is the time where we need to invest in our growth, in our connection, in our divinity. Okay? Remind yourself before you purchase something, what am I investing in here? Am I investing in the distraction, which would be like buying things off of Amazon, TikTok Shop, getting that dopamine hit? Or am I investing in what I'm creating, you know, my future, the energy that I want to be, my divinity? What am I investing in? Okay? You really have to police yourself with that. Because I get people that, have applied for the Quantum Master Academy and they're like, I can't do that. And I'm like, well, where there is a will, there is a way. Just like the guy that we talked to, and this is not to make any of y'all feel bad. If you have applied and you told me you couldn't afford it, this is not to make you feel bad. This is to teach, okay, to educate. So, just like the guy that we talked about, right? I gave y'all the video in the collective, right? Where the guy, he was homeless and he went and got a personal loan so he can go and attend a Grant Cardone workshop, right? The dude slept in his car, did whatever it took to make sure he was there, because he knew that if he attended that workshop, however long it was, that was going to change his life. And it did. People started literally handing him money because they were rewarding him for doing whatever it took to get there. Now that guy had all that money, he can go get himself a hotel room and be there like wholly for that workshop. Okay? So there's two different types of people. People that let roadblocks keep them out and away, and people that will do whatever it takes to get there. So let that sink in. If you apply for the Quantum Master Academy, yes, there is a tuition because we were going to spend the year together. But these tools that I am teaching you are things that you're going to use for the rest of your life. You won't have to spend money on people like me. You will be able to turn around and start your own practice. Everything that I'm teaching you is literally priceless. Okay? So that is up to you and how much you want that new life. Okay? There are things that I had to invest in when I didn't feel like I had the money. Look, we have time to let go. Move the fuck on. Ooh. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. But anyways, there was times where I didn't feel like I had the money for certain things. I was like, you know what? I want to make it happen. Because I knew that my future depended on it, right? I had to do this for myself. And I'm not just talking about the Quantum Master Academy. I'm talking about anything. I'm using it as an example because that's mine, right? That I created. But I had to do it for my future self. I knew that my future self was going to thank me. And the money was going to show up because the universe wanted me there. And I knew it. So you have to have those leaps of faith and do what is right for you to get you there, to get you to a place where your future self is going to thank you. And your future self is going to be set up for success in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whether it's, learning from me or somebody else. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Any questions before I close this out? If you have not applied for the Quantum Master Academy, go to the link in my bio and you'll see the application there. Okay? It does not take that long. And then I will get back to you in the next day or two. See ya, Heather. I told them I would contact after today's live to see if I get the connection or not so they could troubleshoot. Cool. You're welcome. What's the news? It's about Pluto. Pluto is not going to be retrograde in Capricorn anymore. Capricorn, the house of Capricorn rules your career. How do you decide if it's not the right time or you're just holding yourself back? That's a personal decision. Because if something's presented to you and you feel like this is your opportunity, this is like your golden opportunity, this is what you've been waiting on, then that's the right time. That's the right opportunity. But like, if it's not the right time, then it means like it's just like an impossible thing. And you have to decide, am I deciding it's not the right time because I've hit a roadblock, or is it literally not the right time? Because if it's not the right time, you'll hit roadblock, and like nothing will work out, okay? But if you hit one roadblock and it scares you away and you back up, but if it's the right time, if it's something you've been working towards or waiting for, and all of a sudden the opportunity presents itself, then you've got to figure out, okay, is this what I'm really wanting to do? Or was it just an interest? You know, it's all personal. So yeah, it's kind of hard to say just off of like generalization. But for me, there are different things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be knowledgeable in Reiki. I wanted to be knowledgeable in positive psychology and tarot and life coaching and numerology and all that stuff. And so I made it happen. So yeah, that you just have to determine where are my goals? What am I trying to achieve with this? And is this the opportunity that I've been waiting for? And if it is, then you make it happen. Thank you so much, you guys. I will post this up on YouTube like I normally do. So yeah. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you need anything else, the link is in my bio. If you haven't applied yet, go apply for Quantum Master Academy and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, yeah, if you need anything else, I'm always here. Okay. Love you all. And I will see you Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll look at the weekend. We'll talk some more and we'll see what's in store for us. All right. Bye.